Well, hello everyone. It is Wednesday of Steelers week. Such a big day out here in Berea. A lot of installation for the Steelers and many interviews. We talked to Mike Pettine today, and he talked a lot about Brian Hoyer. He said his starting quarterback does not need to look over his shoulder. He will not get a quick hook, and this is his team.
Yeah, I think that's an important part to put in right now because there's so much talk about packages and stuff like that. I know Ben Roethlisberger talked about he wouldn't want to have to look over his shoulder thinking another quarterback's going to come on the field for a package. I still think it'll be interesting to see what happens on Sunday.
Well, Mike Tomlin thinks that there will be Johnny Manziel plays in this game. He said as much during his press conference yesterday. He reiterated it again today in a conference call with us. So the Steelers are ready for some Johnny Manziel. We shall see how it goes. And now, as far as Johnny Manziel is concerned, a former Steelers running back, ESPN's Merrill Hodge, just ripped him today on a Pittsburgh radio station, calling him a juvenile punk and all kinds of things, and just kind of ripping him on and off the field.
Yeah. I mean, this is something that's I know that he has taken shots at Manziel before, and let's face it, there's others have done it. So. But this is other than Boomer Esiason, I think this is probably the hardest I've seen someone really come after him.
Yep, and we talked to Johnny briefly in the locker room today about it, and he basically said that Merrill Hodge has kind of had this opinion about him for a while. He's entitled to it, and he'll just try to prove him wrong.
Yes.
So lots of other things going on out here today. First of all, we've got Justin Gilbert. He will split time. He'll basically job share. He had a rough preseason, so I think that's a good move by the Browns.
Yeah, and him and Buster Screen will be doing the job sharing, so it'll really be. I think it'll help him too. Mm-hmm. It's tough as a rookie. I know Joe Hayden was talking about that the other day. His first game, he remembers a preseason game, Aaron Rodgers going at him like 13 times. So I think that's a pretty wise move by Pettine.
Now, we checked in with Desmond Bryant today. He did not practice today. He had wrist surgery. I don't think he's going to be able to play in this game.
I didn't get a sense of that either. I think that he's maybe a week or two away. And they do have a luxury. I mean, Desmond's a big part of it, but they do have a pretty good defensive front and some good defensive ends. I think they'll be okay there.
Now, when we talked to Mike Pettine today, it was a lengthy interview with him. He talked about the rivalry. He said some very interesting things about it, didn't he?
Yeah, Sunday or Monday, one of those 2 days, he had the whole team together in a group, put up what basically has happened over the last 30 games, and it said rivalry ? He admits, I mean, it's sad. He doesn't want to run away from history. He wants these guys to know about it, but he said, after we talk about this, let's put it in our rearview mirror.
Absolutely. He wants them to flip this thing and actually turn it back into a rivalry. Let's see if they can do it starting Sunday in Pittsburgh. And that's it from Berea.